when you're onboarding, make sure you show them what happens after their first
Yes.
goal, like show them what their next goal is so that they don't just think they're going to quit when that first goal comes.
Yeah, it's on us as the coach, I think, to paint the roadmap. I call it like being proactive rather than reactive when it comes to training and goal setting and coaching. And so, like, if we're being proactive and checking in with clients and bringing up their goals and sort of looking at them again and saying what's changed, what progress have we made, and where are we not making progress, rather than, I think a lot of coaches are reactive. They get the email that's like, "Hey, dude, I'm quitting." Well, when could you have intercepted that? And like, when did that client start feeling the way they feel? And could we have had that conversation 3 months ago, and all of a sudden that client's still a part of your gym or your team because you were proactive about checking in on how they're doing and feeling? So those are all the things that like we've been able to do, and we're still working on it. We're getting better at that, but I think a lot of coaches are just reactive. Or they coach, they go, and then, if they think, okay, yeah, if the client stays, they probably like them, but there's probably a lot of clients on the roster that are kind of like teetering. And if something better popped up, they'd probably jump ship if we're not actively trying to have those conversations.
Yeah. We see it a lot with if you're not trying to actually make the kids better, there's lots of kids that come in that'll be like, I'm gonna weightlift at the Olympics, or like I'm gonna go win nationals. So like I've been around it for a long time. So it's like, okay, probably not, right? Like maybe in 15 years you'll be at the strength, but so like if you just did that as like an online coach, sure, you're gonna get like a year or two of the people's money, but you probably should have like broke that down and gave them like not necessarily different goals, but something that they could feel good about. Like, okay, sure, like you're going to win the Olympics, but in the meantime, let's go like hit some smaller goals, or maybe we'll go to a smaller meet or a rookie meet. Like I know some states are real good at rookie meets, and just try to allow them to have success in a goal that they probably more than likely would never get to. That might help you keep your client for a little while. But
Yeah, there needs to be a stair step. There needs to be micro goals to the macro goals, and it's on us as coaches to paint the roadmap, and not just wait for the client to tell you, "Hey, I want to do a meet." Oh, okay, cool. Let's do it. We should be pushing
right.
for these things and pushing their own envelope, and showing them what's possible and creating the plan and communicating that to them.